please welcome Ian Baenziger.
Alrighty, audience, we got to clear one thing up very quickly. I'm Ian Baenziger. The boy that Michael kissed in second grade was Ian Bargsley, okay? There's nothing going on between Michael and I. Also, another thing too, I spent $70 on that shark costume and I do not regret a single penny. Not a single penny. How have you guys enjoyed the show this far? Hey! That was very enthusiastic for a small audience, so thank you. Thank you for coming and thank you for laughing. Friends, I recently found out that I don't chew my food enough, and I found out by getting food poisoning. Because as I was throwing up, I looked down and saw a blueberry. But not like a mashed or even like partially damaged blueberry, but like a perfect, completely whole blueberry. Like I could have like rinsed it off and like put it in a container full of blueberries, and like, nobody would have looked at it twice. At least my roommate didn't. I mean, he just went out. I don't know. I kind of wish that Blueberry had been wearing like a tiny blueberry-sized GoPro, because I think that would have been some sick footage. I mean, that's so incredible. To me, the saddest part of this experience is that blueberry is probably legitimately the closest I've ever come to having a son. Which is convenient, I guess, because now I can say to him the things that my dad used to say to me, like, "You're a fruit." Right as I was about to flush the blueberry, I realized I should probably first skim the Harry Potter books. It was pretty unlikely that I just created a Horcrux, but I needed to be sure. Craziest part about that story, I've never eaten a blueberry in my entire life. Don't know where it came from. Showed up. I do actually eat pretty poorly, but I also exercise a lot. And so my body's not really sure if it's supposed to be like super buff or really disgusting. So it's both. Like if I were to take off my shirt, you would see it looks like my fat and my muscle are in the middle of this like awkward middle school slow dance. I do work out a lot, but it's not to get the perfect body. I just know how infeasible that is. Like I can get like a nice set of pecs and a six-pack, but what I can't get is like a crater here and a smaller crater here, which I could fill up with like Pringles and French onion dip. That is the perfect body. I mean, have you ever tried pouring French onion dip on a six-pack? No, it gets everywhere. I mean, that guy at the gym was mad. He was mad. So my dating life is going kind of slow right now, which is confusing to me because I feel like I am everything that a girl wants in a guy. I'm smart. Yeah, that's not funny. You don't laugh. That's not the punchline yet. I'm smart, funny, attractive, physically capable of producing children, and I'm the best at game night. I am the best at game night. It's like being in first place in a NASCAR race, except everybody behind you is married and a lot happier than you are. You can probably tell by now, but a lot of us do stand-up because it's cheaper than paying for therapy. Thank you. I think part of my problem is that I focus on becoming like too well-rounded when I should focus on becoming like a ninja at like one particular thing. And sure, girls would say, "Ian, you're not very interesting." And I would respond, "Yeah, but I am very fertile." I think it doesn't help either that the church focuses on how eternal marriage is, and that's just scary for my generation. What me and my generation need to hear is that getting married is as easy and pain-free as signing up for Netflix. Look, it's going to be $7.95 a month, you can quit anytime, the first month's free, and you can share an account with your friends. It would not work if signing up for Netflix was as intimidating as getting married. Look, canceling your subscription will be the most painful experience of your entire life. You're always one accidental click away from entering the kid zone. And by the way, if you don't sign up, you can't get into heaven. Something that I think is really strange about our culture is that we put like wedding announcements on the fridge. Like what makes us say like, "Oh, my friend's wedding announcement. This belongs next to all my perishable things." I've started to refer to the front of my fridge as like my personal friendship cemetery. Because every time I walk into the kitchen, I feel like I'm looking at that board at Walmart with all like the missing people on it. Yeah, I haven't seen him in 18 months either. I don't know where he is. If we're gonna put wedding announcements on the fridge, we should at least make them belong there, you know? Like what I wanna see is a wedding announcement that has like a picture of the engaged couple, like right next to like a recipe for scones or something. Or maybe like coupons for Texas Roadhouse, I don't know. So it belongs there. So I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited about the Provo City Center Temple. It is easily, yeah, it's exciting. It is easily the biggest thing that happened to Center Street since the hookah shop. The part that I'm most excited about is going to be the cultural celebration, because I'm really curious how we're going to celebrate perfectionism and J-Dogs. Really interesting. Something that I do legitimately want to have happen. So celebration is being held at Lavelle Edwards Stadium, right? So before the celebration, I want President Uchtdorf to like stand on the 50-yard line and like motion to each side of the stadium and have them respond like in turn, like L D S Church L. That's beating a football game, so we'll have to get that one, I guess. I think the message of the Provo City Center Temple is clear. If there's something that you really want in life, then you need to find a thing that's standing in your way and set it on fire. Friends, I have one last joke for you, but before I do, thank you so much for coming out. You could have spent your Saturday night in many different ways. We are grateful you spent it with us. On the way out, make sure to get your complimentary forehead bicep kiss. We'll do that for you because we love you. A few months ago, a girl in my sacrament meeting started her talk by telling a story of how she was complaining to her father about the difficulties of fasting. And her father told her, Leslie, if you're not enjoying fasting, or excuse me, Leslie, fasting is like kissing. If you're not enjoying it, then you're doing it wrong. I'm not going to make fun of that metaphor. I actually think it's really apt. In fact, I don't think he took it far enough. For example, fasting is like kissing in the sense of I definitely don't do either once a month. Both usually cost me the price of a meal. And when I do it, I generally don't have a purpose. Alright, thanks for coming out tonight.